live from the UK. And then welcome to our weekly chat. We are online business owners and we help everyday people like you to set up and run a successful online business. This morning, we are here to share with you, as people living in the diaspora, we're here to share with you our experiences, expectations we had when we're back home, coming to the into the developed countries, and our realities when we eventually settled in the diaspora. So we're hoping that you find yourself in our story, and we believe, or we're also hoping that the solution that we have found can also work for you. So my name is Oluchi. I am your host this morning. I live in the United Kingdom with my family. I'm a mom of four growing kids. I work in the healthcare industry and I run a successful online business with my husband. So we are Oluchi and Humphrey. I'm going to go ahead and ask my colleagues to introduce themselves to you quickly. So I start with Sister Kumoso. Do you mind to tell us a quick intro of yourself, please?
Good morning, viewers. Good morning, business partners. My name is Komoto. I'm originally from South Africa. I'm a nurse by profession, and I'm also a mom and a grandmom, and I am a digital business owner. Thank you so much. Over to you, sister.
Thank you, Sister Kumoso. And Abigail, quick intro of yourself.
All right, thank you, sis, and good morning once again to all our viewers. My name is Abigail, originally from Ghana. I'm also a nurse by profession. I am a mom of three growing kids, and I currently live in the United Kingdom with my family. Thank you, sis.
Beautiful. Nicole, over to you.
Morning, everyone that's tuning in. My name is Nicole Golden, originally from Jamaica in the Caribbean. I'm also a mom of four. I'm married. I'm a nurse originally, 20 years in nursing, and I'm a digital business owner as well. Thank you.
Beautiful. And that is it. A quick intro of ourselves. So, from what you've heard, I have professional nurses in the studio, and these nurses are well experienced, 15 years, over 20 years in the field, to be sharing with you our real life stories. So, we've been in the diaspora for such long time, as you have heard. So, I'm going to go over to the next interview question. We won't keep it too long here. I'm starting with Sister Kate. What were your expectations, when you were back home and then about life here in the developed country?
Okay, thank you so much. When I left my country, that was 25 years ago, I came here as a mom, but I left my children behind because I didn't know, what was going to be happening here. So I came here, but I landed in Scotland. That's where I started. The first thing that hit me was the weather. It was so damp, so grey, so cold, and it was April. And they came and picked me up from the airport, and which was very nice because I didn't know where I was going. So they took me to the nurses' residence. The whole building was just covered with gray, greenish mold. I said, my God. And this driver was just trying to reassure me, no, no, no. It's only because it was raining the past few days. Soon it will be okay. But that was not the case. So the weather was just something else. And immediately I started feeling lost, and I said I wanted to go back home. Then I called my husband, I called my mom. They said, but you are the one who applied. These people did not know anything about you. So stick to it. You said you wanted to go there. So you cannot come and be complaining about the weather. But I'm missing my children. So it was just not what I thought it was. I thought it was nice and sunny. The streets are paved with gold, and unfortunately, it was not the same thing. Like what is it back home? So that was my really disappointment about the weather. Before I come to the living accommodation, which I found it very strange as well, that in such a big country, first we have to share. I didn't understand that you can share with other people in the house. So that was another thing that I was not really happy about. So I will leave it for now and let my colleagues share their experiences.
It's okay. So she after experiencing her shocker. Okay, so the question is, what were your expectations? The next one was
I
going to
was
be your reality.
expecting, yeah, I was
But
expecting what I'm saying. Yeah, I was expecting, stunning things, accommodation that is massive, only to
okay,
find that it was not what I was looking for, because I was coming from a big house where everybody's free, everybody's running around. But when I came to
yeah.
share a small room and I had to pay so much rent, then I got frustrated indeed. Yeah.
All right, Abigail, over to you. Tell us what were your expectations. What were you dreaming of back home before you came here?
Okay, yes. Mine was a better life for my family. So mine was to the job, the salary, and the money aspect. That is what really pushed me in here. So I thought maybe when you come, your work, it's like you do it like in back in our country, you work and you are paid. Even if you don't work, if you are on holidays or you are sick, you can be paid. You can take some excuse duties and you'll be paid for as long as you are on the payroll. So it was about the money and how to better my family's life back home. So when I
Okay.
came the first month, the salary I took, it was quite impressive. But it the shocker came when I started to receive bill for everything, even television. You pay tax for virtually everything. That means the money you take, if you don't take care, everything goes back into bill. That was my shocker. I said, wow, this country is not as they are saying it's, because you get the money, but it goes out into so many different things, especially mothers. Especially mothers. You have to pay for this, you have to pay for this. And I was saying, oh my God, that was when it dawned on me that that is why people are doing so many jobs. Someone can be doing two,
Exactly.
three jobs because one is for bills, one is for children, one is for home. That is the shocker I got here.
It was a great.
Thank you, sis.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Over to you, Nicole. What were your expectations about life before you came
Wow.
to the developed country?
Um, so as you can see, I'm outside
Mhm.
and it's almost the middle of July and I'm coming from the Caribbean.
Mhm.
So I expect when you say summer, I expect you to get summer.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I expect to see sunshine and brightness. And when I came as well, I expect to see the buildings have different colors and bright, vibrant colors and stuff like that. But no,
Mhm.
I also came here in April and I had to have this big winter coat, you know what I mean? And I had to get up early, early in the morning to go to work. And the hours were long hours working. And then when you get your salary, as Abigail said, we all have the same experience. So much money has come out of the little that you work. So you have to try and find another one and another one. And by the time you finish, you come home, you're tired. There's no time to relate with family, to chill out. You know, I'm back in Jamaica. I'm from Jamaica. We're chill out kind of people. We like our time to work and then we have the time for enjoyment and just, easy like Sunday morning kind of a way. That's no, there is no easy like Sunday morning here. So what I expected to be similar to what I'll come from, the weather, the work hours, and how much you work, it was totally different. It was literally the opposite of what I came from. So yeah, that was what I expected was work and time off to be able to spend with the family as well. But no, I didn't get that. I get the total opposite.
I know. I'm sure viewers, you can relate with our stories. When I was coming also, because I came to study in the UK, so I had that a beautiful picture of a better life here, better opportunity, where
Mm.
the streets are painted gold, street lights. And to be honest, I did find that there's a constant power supply here, which was good, different from what we had back home. Because back home, the power was not stable. So I saw that better life here, you know. My expectation, I saw that like there's a better life here, quality of life, there were better opportunities. Those things we watch on the TV, I was able to see them here. The London Eye, we saw all of those. Those infrastructures, they were there. But the first shocker was the weather. I didn't think about the weather when I was coming. I thought it was my dressing when I came, I was just wearing a shirt and a jean. Thank God my husband brought a coat when he was coming to pick me up from the airport. I would have been frozen. So yes, my expectation to an extent, I saw that, better life and all of that. But the challenges, I'm going to be sharing with you in the next question. So we're going to be talking about our challenges. What were the challenges in the midst of all these infrastructures that we have seen? The bus system is good, the train system is good, there's good water and all of that. But what are the challenges that we experienced in the diaspora? So over to you, Sister K, in 2 minutes. Tell us.
Cost of living,
Mm.
that was the first challenge. Sister Abigail has just touched about it. Yeah, when the money
Yeah.
came, because it was because of the greener pastures that we were thinking of, that the money here will cater for everything. Unfortunately, you have to for you to have a lot of money, you have to be doing more than so many jobs. You have to have 3 4 jobs before you can actually have extra income that you can use to help the people at home and to help yourself here. Now, in Scotland, fortunately, the accommodation was not expensive. You know, it is only when I came to London a year after, because of the weather that side, I came to London. Then I realized that the cost of living here is actually very high.
Mm.
Because in Scotland, the amount that I was paying for the whole house. Like I said, you remember I said at the beginning that I didn't understand why you should be sharing in this country. You know, that was a shocker for me. But when I came to London, and then in Scotland, I had a big house, but I did not share with anyone. I had to move out of the first accommodation. So this accommodation was very nice, not expensive at all. And fortunately, the landlord, was somebody who was a business person. So he had businesses, and he didn't really ask for a lot of money from me. And he was actually paying for my telephone bills. That was in Scotland. He was paying for my electricity as well. Nice. I came to the UK, to London, to visit my sister, and then I got attracted. I said, I need to come and work here, which was nice because it was nice and sunny. It's totally different. The weather in Scotland and the weather in England is different. So here it was nice and sunny. I said, oh, well, that is where I'm coming to work. Then I came to work here. Oh my God, long hours, as we have said. I worked in an orthopedic ward. My God, you have to do, oh, the bending, the washing of the people's legs. I said, what? is that is that going to be my life forever in this place? So that was another thing that I did not really expect. So that is why I had to change career immediately after I've worked in the orthopedic ward. I decided to go and do another course, rather do an anesthetics and work in the theaters. That was best for me. But the cost of living was still the same. So I had to be a bank nurse, be an agency nurse, and work at my trust. No time for family, and by that time my kids were already here now. So it was just a hassle, to be honest with you. And I had a nanny who was just giving me a lot of headache as well. So I ended up going back to nurseries, and it was just a hassle, to be honest with you. So it was not that easy for me. Thank you so much.
Almost, so we can all relate with that. Abigail, do you have any similar experience? What were your challenges here in the UK?
Yeah, it's a similar experience. Like, I was a mother of three and I wanted to bring my kids along because I had my small boy just 2 years and some months. So I brought him over, and childcare. Oh my God. Back home, you have family. Back home, you can just tell your kid, go out to get this.
Mm.
As young as little as they are, they have aunties when they close from school. Someone they can go to them, but the challenge here is you don't have that opportunity. Now, when you are taking your kids, they are going to school at a certain age, you have to be present before you hand them over to their tutors. And after school, you have to be in there. Back home, you can just leave them when they close, they come back, they take a bath, and you are okay. And with work, as Sister Pomoso said, similar thing. Back home, we used to work only 8-hour shifts during the day. It was only in the night when we were working that 12 hours, because that's covering the night. But working from 8 in the morning to 8 in the evening, I said, wow, that was a really big challenge. Okay,
Thank you.
even though there were so many good opportunities like sending the children to school, which was free, healthcare, which was free, so many good things here in the diaspora. We can never overlook that there are so many good opportunities here, but the challenges are quite a bit hectic, especially
Mm-hmm.
with motherhood, especially with,
Exactly.
so those were my most challenges.
Thank you, Abigail. We're going to come back to how you have found solutions to these challenges, how you're managing it. But over to Nicole, what are the challenges you encountered in the UK? Somebody living in the diaspora.
It was a little bit different from Abigail and Komoto because I wasn't married at the time. I didn't have children, but as a single person, I was trying to, it was a struggle just trying to find my feet, just trying to find my ground. I was always trying to fit in, because the environment was different for me. And being an introvert, I didn't um, interact well with others. And, we can't overlook the racism of from some people, not everyone, but from some people. And I struggle with that, to say I'm from a place where everybody just, we're from a community. Everybody knows everyone. You wake up, you say hello to everybody. Everybody knows you. You're somewhere where, oh my God, nobody knows you and nobody wants to know you. So I struggle with, yeah, I struggle with trying to fit in and trying to do my best and trying to please, my my employers, because I don't want to be fired. It's my little job. I'm trying to just um get onto doing my nursing course and everything. So I just did what I was told to do, like, oh God.
But
Basically, that was my struggle, trying to fit into the system and just trying to do my best. So I don't go back because we come here for opportunity. I wanted to make life a bit better for myself and for my family back home. So I didn't want to compromise that. So even though you're told certain things that you don't like, I just, it's like water off a duck's back. I will hear it and I'll say, you know what, I have to continue. So I had to grow, I had to be tough, and I had to grow some tough skin and try not to listen to what people say, and like go back to your country and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we all experience it, but I I'll just thank God. It was the grace of God.
you'll get more opportunity to talk. Thank you to all our viewers
Yeah.
that are watching us. Please tell us where you're watching us from. If you have any questions at all, please pop it in the comment section because I'm monitoring the comment section. Tell us where you're watching us from. Please ask questions that we know that you're enjoying our presentation this morning. So the next question, we're going to do this very quickly. Time is running. So tell us, how did you find solutions to these challenges you've identified? Our online business, how has it ticked the boxes for you in 2 minutes? Please, Sister Kunu.
Eh, like I said, you start running around with these many shifts that you have to do to augment your salary until I came across this online digital business as I was looking for extra income. I've done so many, I've tried so many businesses, you know. I've, I've tried so many and I've lost so much money. But, and I didn't want anything that is going to make me to sell anything, honestly. So when I just like everyone else, I registered my name and my email and I watched the 90-minute complimentary video. So what I saw is what I liked because I could see that there's no selling here, there's no inventory. But now what am I gonna do? Because I'm not a person who likes to be on Facebook and to be talking. But fortunately, the training that is in this online digital business of ours is so robust and it is video based, it is self paced. So that is how I learned, and I had a mentor and I had a coach, and I am still reaching out to my mentor all the time. And I want to thank them very much for this, for introducing me to this business, because I can see the potential and I have seen so many people that are earning 5 to 6 figure income. So that is what I'm heading for as well. By the grace of God,
Thank,
I think all of us here, we're going to reach that goal at some point. That is
thank
our
you.
reason why we are in this business. Thank you so much.
Okay, Abigail, over to you. How has this business done the job for you?
All right. So for me, I wanted more time for my family. I wanted more resources to cater for my family back home. And
Mm.
I also love the work of God. So I wanted to also support missionary work. And I saw that this was an opportunity that could give me that stream of income. This opportunity brought multiple streams of income. Actually, just some weeks back, I had one of my greatest mentors saying he had 13 streams of income. And I asked myself, someone is having 13 streams of income. How many streams of income do I have? So why wouldn't I be always found wanting if I'm relying on only one income and somebody is relying on 13 streams of income? It means I had to search and do what is needful of me. And this online business tick the boxes. I could work from anywhere I wanted to work. I could earn to an amount of 5 to 6 figure, as Sister Kumoso has already said, to support my family, to have time for myself, and to even retire at a very early age, which is happening in our community. So all these things take the boxes for me. So I said, no, what am I doing? I jumped into it, and here am I today. So those are the things that tick the boxes for me.
Thank you to my husband, Dr. Humphrey. He said, well done, ladies. Thank you. Thank you for watching us, and other viewers that have been coming and going. Thank you. Thank you for watching. So over to you, Nicole. Tell us, how did our online business tick the box for you?
Um, well, working in the healthcare sector here, I found that I was working at my hospital, doing extra time. I was also traveling to do extra agency outside, and it was so tiring because sometimes I have to travel like 1, 2 hours, working night shift. It was quite dangerous for me because coming home, I thought, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for the grace of God, I wouldn't have been here today. I fall asleep so many times at the wheel. And we know the history of nurses, how accidents happen and the stress, the level, and everything. So I wanted to cut down some of those traveling time. Wanted something else that I could do. And just like Komoto, you guys, I've done other businesses before, and it just didn't work out for me. So I wanted something that was easy for me to do. I can do it from home, and I don't have to spend long hours putting in time selling any products. I just didn't want that at all because I've done it before, and I just did not have the time. So I wanted something to work along with my hours and my family time. And so I found it a lot easier with this business. As you guys have said, it is tick all the boxes. It's something that I could just leave and let it run in the background and it work for itself. I could do it when I'm away. I could do it when I'm on holiday or even out of this country. And I don't have to be knocking on doors or begging family members to do anything for me. It just runs itself and it takes care of itself. Yes, it doesn't mean that we don't do anything, but at least 90% of the job was done for me. And that's why I decided to do this digital business.
That's amazing. Thank you, Nicole, and thank you to my amazing business colleagues. Hi, viewers. We're going to be drawing the curtain here today on our weekly charts, and hopefully next week we're going to be coming up with other interesting topics, sharing our stories and our experiences in this online business. You've heard it from my colleagues. So if you share similar concern as us, okay, watch our free workshop and webinar on our individual websites. So reach out to any of us if you have more questions or you're interested, or just comment on our post. Say I am interested, or say I want to live that best life, escape the usual routine, and then we'll be able to we'll be excited to share with you more information and help you get started ASAP in this online business. So we'll see you again next week, and then as I mentioned to you, take action today. If you want something out of the ordinary, okay, you're facing the same challenges like we did, we have found the solution, and that's why we're sharing this with you. Reach out to us. Let's help you get started, and then you can also begin to enjoy the freedom lifestyle that this online business offers. So see you everyone. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you again next week.
Enjoy your rest of your
Bye.
day.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.